Alrighty, y'all. This is going to be a super fun video because even I don't know the answer to these questions, and that is, are my two Jennies for next year, which would be Daisy and Peggy. So Daisy was exposed to Glenn, who is currently at Katie Van Slyke's house servicing her donkeys. Is she pregnant with him, and is Peggy pregnant with Hank? So Peggy went in with Hank. And so I'll have to look on my calendar exactly. I know I put Daisy in April, so her due date will be April next year, because donkeys' gestations are 11 to 14 months. So this is dinner time. They're all a little bit angry, but we're gonna get Daisy and Peggy out of the pens and ultrasound them and see if they're pregnant. So come along while we all find out if they're expecting. Rocky, no, Roxy! It's a good thing you're tiny. Okay, no, take this. Okay. Okay, no donkeys were lost in the making of this video, at least none yet. So a couple of notes about Daisy here. Before I got Daisy, she was not fed a great diet. So she has a broken crest, okay?
Henry,
this is what happens. This is what happens. He's too friendly. Henry has no personal space. So this is what happens when donkeys are fed like sweet feed too long. And once this breaks over, I've had her for 2 years. She's on a good diet. She used to have fat pads back here. These have all went away. But once this happens to their neck, it don't go back. So once she loses it, she can't get it back. She'll always kind of be like this. This was Duke's mom. Duke will be a year. So she's gonna be like a full year in between her babies, which is what I like after they've had a couple in a row, which she came to me bred with Duke, like pregnant with Duke. So I don't know when her previous baby was, but it doesn't hurt nobody for them to have a little bit of time off in between. So anyways, Miss Daisy here, I bred her to Glenn. We'll see if she has a baby cooking. So she's gonna enjoy some grass, and then little does she know, she gets a food bucket. Yes. Oh, very interested in that. All right, so we're gonna put the gel on. Do I have a giant jug of gel? Yes. Could I put it in a small container? Look at the screen. You can see it turning color as I put the gel on. So I do really prefer to ultrasound the Jennies in the summer like this because they have very little hair. So what we're doing is we're gonna put the ultrasound probe on, and we're going to point it towards the top of her pelvis. So we're gonna hopefully hit through her uterus and see if she's pregnant. She was bred April 1st, not an April Fool's joke. She was in heat on April 1st. So I'm gonna take my probe and really get it around there. And so I'm going to scan, which I can already see it, she's pregnant. You can see the spine of the baby there. You see it? You see it moving? So yeah, she's 100% pregnant. And sometimes it's as quick as that. Let me get a better look. I'll scan from it. I'm gonna go inside, Noah. Let me find the baby again. This probe does stuff. Sometimes really hard. So let me find it again. Man, I found it like instantly, and then now it's like we're gonna fish around for it. Tell me when you can see it. You can see it? You'll see a spine. Tell me when to stop. I'm just gonna move until you see it. Right there? Can you actually see it pretty good?
Yeah. Here, you look and tell me if that's well, I can go away.
Yeah, I was like scanning her pelvis like this. It's like, that's her gut. Her baby there.
Yeah.
You start to see the spine. Yeah. There's its heart. There's its head. See its head? Yeah. And the spine. Okay. Can you see it there? Do you see it?
Yeah.
So you can see its skull and its spine and everything. So this is a Glen baby. I don't just stay home and do nothing. I'm working. Good girl. She was so happy she got to eat all that time where everybody else got to stand and yell at her. She's been really great. Sophia! All right, coming out. That was donkey number 1. That was the one that was bred first. So that's a Glenn baby. So Glenn's on the board here for April. Let's go see if Hank is gonna give us something good too with Peggy. So, all right. So Peggy here was bred by Hank on May 4th. I saw it happen. It's been documented. Come here, girl.
Lil, get.
She thinks they're gonna get their feet trimmed. Let's do it this way. That better? Good girl. This good? So Miss Peggy was with Hanky Panky, having Hanka Panky on May 4th. So may the 4th be with them that she is bred. I have not seen her come back in heat at all, so I'm assuming that she is. She takes almost instantaneously, which is why I have to pick which month I put her in, because she pretty much gets bred like just looking at him. So anyways, we're gonna scan her. So if she was bred on May 4th, how far along would she be, Josh?
May, June, July, August.
It's not August.
June, July, plus today's 22nd, 18, so a month and 18 days.
A month?
May 4th to June 4th to July 4th.
Okay, 2 months. She's almost 3 months
Yeah, not
along.
quite.
Not quite. So technically 60 days is like the earliest that we see.
We're beyond that.
And we're well beyond that. So I think this baby's gonna be a lot smaller than Daisy's baby if we're able to find it. If we're not able to find it, it's no big deal. We'll rescan her in a month or so. But I'm pretty sure we probably will. So anyhow, she's gonna just enjoy the food. I'm gonna get my little station set up here. She's pretty well used to this. I have ultrasounded her several times. She's pretty well used to it. All my donkeys are pretty well used to me in their space. It's amazing how convincing they can be with some food. Don't run away. There's feed over here. Come back. Come back, there's food. Come back, there's food. Come back, there's food. Take a step. Come on. No, we're not gonna play tug of war. She's my, sometimes most stubborn donkey I own. Hold her. Why are you so mad? What is this attitude? You're so used to me messing with you. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna need a lot more ultrasound juice because this all fell off when her I'm not participating stance happened. So she might be back up in her hip to be ultrasounded. So the baby will move down as it gets bigger. So let me search around for a minute. Pretty sure that's it right there. But it's tiny compared to the other one. Hold on, let me see. Get it here. So I think it's right there. Do you see it? Yeah. Right there. Yep. There's the baby. See its little rib cage?
Yep.
Right there. See it? Okay, yeah, I got it right there. You still see it?
There we go, that's a good shot. Yep, there it is.
You see anything else happening? Oh, there it moved.
Yep.
And like fish around. There it is. You can see the whole bubble right there. So like I said, she's about almost 90 days, or a little less than, she's a little over 60 days. She's like 70 something. So yeah, she's pregnant. Just trying to find its heart. There it moved. It's jumping around. It sits right here. You can see it right here. It was jumping around. I was trying to get its heartbeat to show y'all. why do we externally ultrasound our donkeys? Because their structures are different than like a miniature horse, and they cannot be internally ultrasounded. I use my Jennies as a towel for the ultrasound gel. So what do I mean by their structures? So I'm gonna be very blunt with y'all. When they AI or internally ultrasound a donkey or a horse or anything like that, they go up through the rectum and look down into the uterus. So they ultrasound, kind of like we're ultrasounding through her abdominal wall, they ultrasound through the rectum and down into the uterus. Donkeys' structures, rectum, all of that stuff are way too small for somebody to internally go in and do that. If they did, they would have to use a very specialized probe. Some vets are equipped with that, most are not. They don't go in through their lady bits because, you know, let's be honest, Hank's thing is the size of most people's arms. And you would think, hey, that would probably work, but that's not how they internally ultrasound. They go up the rectum and scan down in. So, you know, with the girls, it's really no big deal if I know that they're bred 15 days after or something. I'll wait a couple months if I haven't seen them come back and eat, scan them, ain't no big deal. Like I said, she's like 2 months and 18 days along approximately. And I can already see the baby, and I know she's bred. So we got one Glenn baby on the way with Daisy and one Hank baby on the way with Peggy. So fun fact, Peggy and Thelma are full sisters, and they're both Hank's favorite women ever. So they will always be Hank's girls. So anyways, both of those girls are on the board for next year. I hope you guys found this interesting. I find it interesting. I love ultrasounding. I ultrasound my goats, my donkeys, you know, all the kinds of stuff. I ultrasounded other people's donkeys before. And so I like knowing. It kind of gives you like a, yep, she was in fact bred on like the May 4th week. So we can expect the baby around that time next year. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. If you guys enjoy the farm life, even if you don't live on a farm and you find it interesting, we're glad to have you. So anyways, 2 babies for spring next year, and I can't wait to see what they look like.